Okay, so solid geometry, read the question first. Always read the question and read it properly. Okay, if you don't read the question and you just start drawing, you're going to get this wrong. Okay, so first, given the front view and the auxiliary view of a right regular square pyramid. Okay, now this is the given front view. Okay, and this is my auxiliary view. You understand? Then it's also given is a cutting plane AA and starting point O. So there's my cutting plane AA and my starting point of O. You with me? Okay. Now instructions. Draw to a scale of 1 to 1. What does 1 to 1 mean?
Same.
The same. All the measurements stay the same. Now, number 1, the given front view. Number 2, a sectional top view. Number 3, a sectional left view. Number 4, the true shape of the cut surface. Show all necessary constructions and show all hidden detail. For Afrikaans, gegee is die vooraansig en hulpaansig van die regreëlmatige vierkantige piramide, 'n snyvlak van AA en 'n beginpunt O. Instruksies teken volgens skaal 1 tot 1, die gegewe vooraansig, 'n deursnee boaansig, 'n deursnee linkeraansig, die ware vorm van die gesnyde oppervlakte, toon alle nodige instruksies en toon alle verborgde besonderhede. Nou, what do we draw first? We draw what is given. Okay, so we're drawing this first. This pyramid, the front view, and the auxiliary view. Okay, now that is what we're drawing first. Okay, so we start at point O. Okay, let's start at point O. So what do you need? Give me what I need. Okay, start at point O. When we look at the sides of the square of the square is 44, yeah? Okay, what's half of 44? 22. So 22. Okay. Center lines. As usual, I'm going to draw darker, but you draw in construction. Okay? And you can go measure that line and see if it is 44. If not, then you know you've done something wrong. Okay. Now, see I drew inside the circle. Right? One of my sides to my square. What do you think that measurement is? It's 34. Okay. What does it need to be? 44. Okay. Then you go and draw a line on the outside of the circle. On the outside of the circle. Okay. Now you see I've got that line there. 45 doesn't line up with it, yeah? 30 doesn't line up with it. Okay. 60 doesn't line up with it. So nothing's lining up. Okay. None of these are going to line up with it. So you can take your other set square and you can go put onto it and see if you can figure out if anything's going to match up, and there we see that one does. Okay, so that one matches up. Okay, so you can go and measure that line. That one 44. Yes. Understand? Okay. You can use two set squares together to go and find different degrees. Okay. You with me? Now you can go play around with it and see which one lines up, which one matches up. Obviously that one matches up. Okay. Okay, now we got the auxiliary view. Is it complete?
No.
Why? We want the inside detail. Okay. Okay, there we have our auxiliary view. Okay, now as you can see, in the given view we have an XY line. Like I say, I always make mine 5 millimeters. Why do I make it 5 millimeters? Because I don't want to waste space on my page that I can use later on. Okay. You with me? Okay, This?
Yeah.
Because I need to get that point over there. Okay. Now, to get that point over there, we just look on the side here. It gives us a measurement of 77. So we can then go and measure it from. I'll put another. Let me go and make it a bit darker for you. Okay. See, there's another line 5 millimeters away. Okay, that is the base of that pyramid. Okay. So we can go and measure from that base. 77 millimeters up. Take my points to it. Okay, is my given view complete? Why not? Because we need to put in the AA line. Okay. Now for the AA line, you can see over there at the bottom is 20 millimeters from this point to the AA line over there. So just go and measure 20 millimeters. Okay. And then over there is 39 millimeters up to get this part of the AA line. Now don't go measure on this line 39 millimeters up because it's not going to be the same length. I'll draw a straight line next to it so I can go measure on that line. 39 millimeters. Okay, and then I have my AA line. Okay, with me. Everyone with me still. Any questions so far? What do I label my AA line? AA. Okay. Now there we go. Now we have the given view that they asked for. So you can go and tick that off over there. Okay. Now, every one of these drawings, it is very important to label, because you will get confused with the amount of lines that you're going to have to draw in this drawing. Okay, so we're going to go and label this 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we'll label that P because it is the point of the pyramid. Okay, and we bring these labels over to this drawing. So P obviously goes there. Okay, 2 is there. 4 is there, and then 1 and 3 is there. Do you understand? Why is 1 and 3 there? Because they're on the same line. Okay, one's just in the front and the other one's at the back. Okay. Now obviously this drawing is a lot easier than others because this has a square base. Some of them might have a pentagon, some of them might have a hexagon, some of them might have an octagon. But this is just the basic general idea of how to do solid geometry. Okay, they're all done the same way. It's just different shapes. Okay, now over here we're going to go and put in a line. What is that going to be called? X1, Y1. Okay, so first I'm going to go and take all of the points from the pyramid, all of those points I'm going to go and take down. Okay, you see that? Taking all those points down. Then we have the X1, Y1 line, right? Okay, you with me so far? Okay, now you need to pay attention to what I'm going to do now. Okay, compass. We're going to go and measure each point of this drawing to this XY line, not to there, to the XY line. Okay, so from 1 to the XY, then we follow. 1 is there, that's the line going down for 1. Okay, we go put it on the XY line, the middle point, and you put down a mark. Okay, and label that 1. Okay, and then you just go and do that for all the points. So 4 to XY, follow 4 down, goes to there, 2 and 4 on the same line, so you can just keep that measurement. Measure from XY to 3 and put it down. What is the little problem here? It's over the page, right? Why is that? Yes, Nicholas. Because of this XY line. Okay, what did I do wrong with this XY line? I made it too low. Okay, do you see how you can go wrong with this drawing? So you have to go and measure everything. You make sure that everything fits in. Understand? Okay, so before you go and do all the plotting and everything, and before you go and make this XY line dark, or put in an XY line, let's say you put it over there, right? Let's say you go and put it in over there. Then go measure your longest point. So in this case it would be 3. So go measure your longest point, go and see if it'll fit in. If it fits in, cool, everything works out. Okay, I'm just going to draw it as is. You'll still be able to see it, don't worry. Okay, then we have 4, 2, and 3. Okay, one more point. What is that? P. Okay, see, that's P. Measure to the XY line. There's P. Go and plot your point for P and label P. Okay, now you can go and take all those lines and connect them. There's my square base to see it. Looks like a diamond now, but it's a square. Okay? And then all those points we take to P. Now you can see there's like a 3D drawing of a pyramid. Okay. Now I'm not going to make those lines dark yet because we still need to go and do the, what do we need to do?
Section.
The section, so the AA line. Okay. So for that AA line, we're bringing all the lines down. So wherever the AA line crosses the line on the pyramid, we take it down. Okay? So over there, comes down, over there, and over there. Now taking those lines down. Okay? Then, now we don't even need a compass or anything, we just go from 4 to P. It cuts over there. Okay? So you follow the line, where's 4? Over there. So that's where it cuts. On 1 to P, it cuts over there. It's there. On 3 to P, it cuts on the same line. It's over there. And then from 1 to 2, it cuts here. So 1 to 2 over there. And then from 3 to 2 as well. From 3 to 2. Are you with me? Do you understand what I did now? Then you just go and connect those lines. For all those dots. Okay, you see that shape that I got over there? Okay, now that is the shape of this being cut completely off. So that whole piece there is being cut off, and that's what we're left with. Okay, now who can tell me what view this is? My top view. Thank you, Nico. Okay, this is my top view. So that means we're looking at this thing, this pyramid, from there. Okay. So now we're looking at this pyramid from that view with this thing cut off. So we need to go and put in which lines we can see. Correct? Which lines can we see? We can see 1 to P because that's over there. From there to P, we can see that. So, sorry, this one here. See, 1 to P. We can see 2 to P. Sorry, I mean 4 to P. This one. And we can see 3 to P. Okay. which is this one. You with me? Okay. Okay. Now, one more thing that we need to do on this drawing, well, on this part of the drawing. What is that? Section 9. So hatching. Okay. What degrees is hatching at? 45. So inside this part here, okay, then that view is done. My top view is done. So what do I do when something's done? Take it off. Sectional top view, done. Now we need to do a sectional left view. Okay, so I need another XY line. So I'm going to go and measure from there, 5 millimeters away. I'm going to draw a line going up. Okay, what do we label that one? X2, Y2. Okay. X2, Y2. What else do I need there? 45-degree line. Okay. And all the points from this, we take to the 45-degree line and we take it up. Okay? All the points except for these section lines. Those ones we don't need to take across yet. Okay. Okay, and then these ones we take across. Okay, everyone with me still? Any questions so far? Okay, now we want to go and match up points. Okay, so we follow 1. Where does 1 meet 1? Over there. So we label that 1. Then 2 is over here. Label it 2. 4 is on the same line. So there's 4. Label 4. And then 3 over there. We label it 3. And then P is up here. We connect. We'll label that P. Okay. Then we can go and join the points. All of those we can take up to P. Okay, can you see that it also looks like a 3D pyramid. Okay. Now, what do we do now? Section line. Okay, so the AA line. We take that line across. And that one across. And that one across. Okay, same as the previous one. What do we do? Follow the lines and see which one they cut on. So, from 4 to P it gets cut there. From 4 to P over there. Then on 1 to P gets cut there. As well as 3 to P on the same line, which is there. Okay, and then over here from 1 to 2. So from 1 to 2 it's cut there, and then 3 to 2, so 3 to 2 it's cut there. All with me still. Okay, then we can go and put in that section. So join the dots. Okay. Okay, see that shape that it makes. Now, we need to go and figure out what we can see. Okay, so we're looking at it. They asked for the sectional left view. This is my left view, right? Okay, they asked for a sectional left view, which means we're looking at this drawing from this direction. Okay, so we need to go and cut that off. This all has to be played a part in your imagination. Okay. So now we're going to look at that and see what we can see. Obviously, we can still see from the section line to 2 from 1 and 3. So from 1 to 2 and 3 to 2, we can still see from the section. So there's my section, there's 2. That we can see. There's my section, there's 2. That we can see. Okay, why can't I see a line going up? Because it's at the back. Okay, you see, we're looking at it from this direction, there it is at the back, so we can't see that line. Okay, but if we go and look at the instructions, it says show all hidden detail. Okay, now what do we use to show hidden details? Dashed lines. Okay, so we can take dashed lines up. You see that? Okay. Now what else can we see? We can see 4 to P. Is that correct? Is that correct? 4 to P. We can see that, right? Why? Because it's in the front of the drawing that we can actually see. 4 to P is that little short line over there. Okay? Then we can also see from the section line to P on points 1 and 3. So, from the section line to P, over there, and over there. Okay, you with me? Everyone's still with me? Any questions so far? Okay. Now, what do we put inside this shape? A chain. Okay. Okay, then that part of the drawing is done. The FU is done. What do we do when something's done? Take it off. Okay, and that one's done. Okay, what did we leave out in this drawing? Hidden detail. Okay, you see we can see 2. C is not 2 is not cut off, so we can still see it. Okay, here's 2 over there. So there's still some hidden detail that we can see there. Okay? So, from the cut to 2, from that cut to 2, and then from 2 to 3. Okay? Now we have one more thing to do. It says the true shape of the cut surface. Now what a true shape is looking at this cut surface from directly in front of it. Okay, so looking at it directly in front of it. Remember, this is at an angle. Now we want the true shape of that cut surface. You with me? Okay. To do so, we want to use one of 2 methods. Remember the one that I showed you earlier in last week was using my compass and drawing lines from there around. Huh? Can you remember that? Okay. Or a method which I find easier. I'm going to use it now because I've already taught you how to do the other method. You want to go and put this line or this surface parallel to your AA line. Now this you can do when you have enough space to actually go and do it. Okay. First of all, you need to go and put an XY line that is parallel to the AA line. To do so, you just line one of your set squares up with the AA line, put your other set squares behind it, hold that one down, and push that one up. Okay, and then you go and draw a parallel line. So now you see I've got my parallel line there. Okay, still with me? Easy enough to understand? Now what do I label that one? X3, Y3. Okay. Now we need lines going at a 90-degree angle from this one upwards to that line. Okay. Same idea, same concept. Line one of your set squares up, put that one there, but now you pull down. And then take the other one and then just go put it on it. And there we have 90-degree lines going upwards. Understand? Okay. Now, again, we're going to use our compass and measure to this one, the cut surface, the cut points. So, over here, we're measuring from XY to that point. Okay. So that one, we just follow the line. You see it's there. Follow that one. And go plot it. And then you just do that for each one. And once you have all your lines, you can go and connect the dots. Okay, so that's the form of the true shape. Okay, what do I have to do to that? Hatching. Okay, you all understand. We can go and tick off the true shape, and then we are completely done. You all with me? Any questions? Yes, Nicholas. Yes. Now the difference of doing this with the circles, sometimes you might have a cone, sometimes you might have a cylinder. Okay? The difference is, instead of using your instruments like a ruler, you'll make all the points, because who can tell me how many parts a circle can be, is divided into? 12. Huh? 12 equal parts. Okay. Usually it's 12. Okay? A circle gets divided into 12 equal parts, always, unless otherwise stated. You divide it into 12 equal parts. So that means you're going to have 12 points for one circle. And because, let's say it's a cylinder, there's two circles, so you're going to have 24 points. Okay. And instead of using a set square or a ruler or whatever it is that you're going to use, join the points. Those points are just joined freehand. Okay. Whole concept is still exactly the same. You're just using the divided parts of the circle. Okay. Yeah.
What do you mean by the XY line?
Okay. So this XY line, I did too low. Okay. For instance, if I had to go and put the XY line over there, I would then go and measure to the furthest points, so that would be 3. And then That would be my XY line. So then my 3 would end up over there. Okay. Understand? You don't necessarily have to go make it 5 millimeters away from the drawing, because sometimes that drawing that you're going to be putting in over here isn't going to fit. Okay. So sometimes you have to make it a bit further. So you have to go and measure in these things before starting the final product of the drawing. Understand? Any other questions?